Okay, welcome class to lesson 4-2. Our lesson target for today is to use the angle bisector and the angle addition postulate. To do this, we're going to be using the protractor today, so let's go over how we use this. Okay, our key here is to line up the vertex of our angle to the center of our protractor. Okay, so that is right here. Get a little crosshairs here. Okay, so we're going to put our vertex right underneath that. Then we're going to line one side of our angle. And we're going to have that one side pointing to 0. Now I have two zeros on here. I have one over here and I have one over here. So I'm going to put my line either facing the left one or the right one. Just cover it up. Okay. Alright. Now what this is going to do, this is going to measure the degrees of your angle. Degrees is just another way of saying how open is your angle. Is it really open? Alright, how much is your angle open? How much is your angle open? Okay, so once we get that, we're going to be writing it. So we're going to come up, we need to use the right notation, so let's take a look at how we do that. If I take a look at angle AOB and it's 50 degrees, I'm going to write it. Remember, these are numbers, so measure of angle AOB is going to equal 50 and then 50 degrees. Okay? So let's take a look at an example here. Here we've got measure of angle AMD. So let's find this. AM and then D is up here. So AM is pointing to 0 right here. I've got two sets of numbers, outside and inside. I want to start at 0. 0 is going the outside, so I'm going to be counting up all the way until I get here to D, which is 120. Okay? Or I could start the other 0. Let's take a look at EMD. E is over here. I'm looking at my 0 here. 0 is on the inside now, so I'm going to use these inside numbers. Count up 10, 20, all the way up to 60 degrees. My next one, AMB, starts here on the left. So which number set do you think we're going to use, the outside or the inside? Okay, we're going to be using the outside because the outside is the 0. And we count up past the 70, and it looks like we're at about 75 degrees. Okay? Now, there's another way. If you don't rotate your protractor around, we can find an angle like CMD by just subtracting these. Now, I've got two sets of numbers. I can use either one. I can use the outside, and I've got 90 and 120. Or I can use the inside and I got 90 and I got 60. I like smaller numbers, so I'm going to use the 90 and the 60. So I'm going to take the C and I'm going to go to D at 60 degrees. 90 minus 60 is 30 degrees. Okay? So let's take a look at the U-try example. It's asking you to find these angles. Give that a try. Ask your teacher if you need any help, and when you're confident, you can go on to the next video.